Let's see. What's up, guys? I think I actually got it this time. Oh, yes. We did it. I think we did it. Okay. Anyway, what's up, guys? So, I am... What's up, Thomas? You're the first one in, so yo, what's up, man? Oh, man, I need my... Anyway, welcome to the first and maybe and probably only Krispy Kreme Kickback live stream. Good morning, Django. Good morning. Right? See, I stopped the live stream because the old thumbnail for some reason wasn't working, and I spent a lot of time getting these donuts for this live stream, so I was like, these need to be in the thumbnail or forget about it. Dandy, what's up? Oh, Thomas, okay. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I don't know. I think you guys can hear it. It's going right now, so hopefully you guys can hear it. Where'd you order yours from, Thomas? Where'd you get it from? I have a pretty early number. What's up, Nick? So the camera I am using is the Sony A7R II. I've actually had the camera for a very, very, very long time. Oh, B&H. Actually, really, B&H. Interesting. How are they doing with shipping right now? Because it's kind of crazy with the whole pandemic. So I was going to order something. I wasn't sure if it was going to be delayed or something. So yeah, let me know. What's up, compromised account? Dandu, okay. Where'd you order yours from, Dandu? I'm interested. Yeah, mine is like a super early one from the factory because I got like one before a bunch of other people. So, but when it comes to like the Moog style of synths like this, oh, Sweetwater, okay. Nice. What's up, Emma? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what other people are doing, but I honestly, I sat in a drive-thru for like 30 minutes to get Krispy Kreme donuts. I have been trying to do this for like a week, and so I was like, we're gonna have a stream where I eat the donuts and then we talk about synths. Like, I'm gonna probably try to mute the mic when I eat the donut, but I don't know. People do the ASMR mukbang thing, right? People are all into that, so I don't know. That's gonna be kind of stupid, but whatever. B&H is fast shipping right now. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Emma, let's not even talk about the news right now. Like, I'm like, it's too much right now. So, shoot. What's up, Stonks? Hold on. Stonkstrader.com? What's up? Matriarch soon. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay, Thomas. So yeah, the Subharmonicon is actually. I've only owned 2 of these style synths or whatever, which are I guess I call it the boat. It's a good boat. It's a good boat synth. I like it, but it definitely is not. See, I think I said this like back when I first got it. I was like, oh, it's 99% better than the Mother 32. But like, they're not the same thing at all. I mean, you can do some of the same stuff with this, but because of how it subdivides the oscillators, it's not the same thing. And you also get the cool, I think the sequencer on the Moog Mother 32 is way better in terms of like its usability when you talk about like an all-in-one modular piece, right? I like it a lot anyway. Yeah, no, we're talking about Krispy Kreme donuts and synthesizers. That's all. Nothing else is happening. The world revolves around the Krispy Kremes and the synthesizers. Oh, 60 HP skiff. Thanks, Parker. I called it I call it the boat, but you know, it is what it is, right? Digitone is cool, and yes, the polyrhythm is an awesome capability. So before we get into this, I think we should talk about the star of the show, the most important part of this entire stream, the Krispy Kreme donuts. No. I wish this was sponsored by Krispy Kreme so bad. I mean, I sat in the drive-thru line for like 30 minutes, and the drive-thru was, I swear it was 15 minutes shorter than it usually was. People going crazy for Krispy Kreme right now. So, let's see. What did I get from Krispy Kreme donuts? Oh my gosh. Also, bear in mind, I ate like 2 of them because like I couldn't wait. Okay. So, if you guys eat Krispy Kreme, tell me what your favorite Krispy Kreme donut flavor is. My favorite Krispy Kreme donut flavor, probably here, the chocolate iced cream filled is probably the #1 Krispy Kreme donut that I go for if I'm like splurging on it. I also will go for the original. I like the original a lot. Dang, I really want to eat one right now, but we can do that later. Lots of fun topics to talk about. I mean, not really, but we can make something up for the next hour, right, guys? You guys can ask me whatever the heck you want, and I don't know, maybe I should leave the box of Krispy Kreme open to like entice like flies to come into my freaking place and eat. I don't know. What are you guys saying? Yes, Krispy Kreme does. All day. All day. Classic glazed, yes. You know, man. Like, they made their money off the classic glazed. And I definitely think that, like, if we're talking about, like, the one that you don't get super tired of, like, very fast. Like, I could eat, like, 2 classic glazed, and I'm, like, good. It's, like, the other flavors are just, like, so sugary. You know, like, it's just super, super sugary. I don't know if I've had the apple fritters, Thomas. Maybe I should try it. I went with what was in here? I went with 3 original glazed, 1 chocolate ice cream filled, and then 2 like whatever, 2 of the like chocolate ones, like these ones. Oh my god, I'm touching it. It tastes, oh, I can taste it. Ooh, I need that. Okay, let's talk about synths now that I'll eat one later. Ooh. Dan, is X is 1 and then the X, is that like 9? Is that 9? I don't know Roman numerals. I apologize. The mic I'm using right now, I forget. It's the Audio Technica AT. I think it's the 820 something. It's like a shotgun mic. I forgot which one it is, but I promise you it's the cheap. Oh wait, it's the Audio Technica. I think it's like the AT 827. I think it is. Don't quote me, but I think it is. So anyway, is the Subharmonicon going through the Moog or Foger? It is. Yes, it is going through the Moog or Foger. I'm not sure if the Moog or Foger is affecting it right now. I'd have to put my headphones on, which I can do, just to see what's happening. Because I guess you guys actually care to hear about synths and stuff, right? Let's see. Let's find out. Like so, that's just an LFO from the ring modulator. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I've never thought about going any other way with my pedal setup. The original motherfuckers are great. But this is actually like on its own right now. Synths are awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna go back. Oh, also, can you guys let me know how it sounds? I mean, I'm trying to do these live streams as like a test to make sure that I can maybe do this regularly, but I'm doing like this jank bootleg setup, so you guys tell me if it's okay. I'm not 100%. Someone asked me, oh, so insert name here, 42 vids asked, I need more modulation sources. What should I get? I mean, add to that question below and maybe like tag me just because I could say a bunch of things. So like modulation sources could be like a lot of things. So yeah, just make that more detailed so I can maybe think about it, you know? Let's see. Parker says, oh yeah, Pamela's workout. Yeah, okay. That's a good one. Let's see. Out of commission says, my guy. What's up, out of commission? Why was the Deep Mind 12 so overhyped? Or why do I own one? Well, actually, that's a great topic to bring up. I was actually on that page in Sweetwater because I said I need to think of like a freaking like topic to talk about, so you know I don't sound like an idiot more than I already do. We're going to talk about all of the Behringer synthesizers because now there are so many, they get an entire category on Sweetwater. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second. Thomas, I have not used the Qubit Bloom. But you know, it's interesting. Qubit is like a company where I like know a few of the people. They went to college where I went to college, and this is not a dig or anything at Qubit, right? But like, it seems like they send their modules to certain people, and I'm not really like a modular guy. I'm like the worst modular person in Eurorack ever. So you know, y'all can hate because I don't do it anymore, but they don't really send modules, so I don't really get a chance to play with it unless it's at NAMM. And I did touch it at NAMM, but for like 5 minutes because like everybody and their mom from like the synth world was there, and like me and Simon were having like a lot of fun. I should play Minecraft with him, and I haven't. So, anywho, next. Yes, Django, Krispy Kreme, Capri Sun. We learn more about your diet every live stream. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I have like drank like a whole case of Capri Sun in one day. It's just so easy to drink those things. Like, man, oh, I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna die from heart failure or something. Anyway, that's fine. Do I have a Korg mini log? No, I never bought a Korg mini log. I bought the Korg monologue, and then I did a giveaway, but that was like 2 years ago. And the Korg monologue is like really great. The Korg monologue is probably my like the easiest to get in synth that I like. I mean, it's just it's kind of a bouncy synth, meaning like it's got that like bouncy kind of sound. It's not super like raw. It's not super, you know, it's kind of got that like plastic-ish sound, but it's like cool bouncy in that way. It's not trying to be anything it's not. It's fun and it's super easy to use, but it kind of has some deep stuff. So no to the Korg mini log, but that's only because I don't need 4 voices for a polyphonic synth. I'd rather have a smaller, more fun, nimble kind of a mono synth. So yay to the Korg monologue. Compromised account said, what brought your interest to synths? So I'm gonna go faster with the questions because I feel bad that I'm so behind. So I apologize. I apologize, you guys. Oh, I can turn it up. Sorry. I'll turn up. I think I turned up the mic real quick. I don't know. I hope that's not too loud. I'm not really paying attention to the. Oh God. Is that? I think that's better. I think my voice is better now. Okay. So, yeah, I gotta, Chris person, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying about the choppiness. I'm using some bootleg setup, so I mean it's probably dropping frames, but I mean I apologize. Doing the best. I mean I'm too poor. I had to buy my own crap, so. But compromised account. What brought your interest to synths? I'll be honest. I got into synths because of Jexus. Like I never ever bought a synthesizer. I bought like keyboards and stuff because I was always into like keyboards, right? And then this is way back. My mom, I found Jexus's website and he talked about how proper the MS-2000B was, and just like the way he like explained the MS-2000B just like got me just like so hyped on it. So my mom bought me the MS-2000B way back. I forget how long ago, but it was my first synthesizer ever. So I was always playing keyboards and stuff, like the Roland Phantom X6 was my first like keyboard. So I guess it's a synthesizer, but like it wasn't really, like it's not in the same. It's a workstation. So yeah, Jexus is the person who got me into synths, and that's why when I made the whole documentary, it was really important because he was so. It was important. Like, I mean, he was the person who did it. He's the one who made me buy so many dumb synths when I shouldn't have bought the freaking synths. But I'm glad that he's a friend of mine now, and that is very full circle, I guess you could say. Anyway, going down. Michael, what's up? I've never picked up any Electron boxes since I have not got anything since the whole thing with Bo, but I'm super happy that he showed it to me. I just, oh, what's up, Mike? Hydro pneumatic. That's a long time. You're definitely a fixture in the community, man. I'm glad you came. Okay, Travis says, do you usually record synth sounds through a mic for your videos? I want to start recording sounds I make on my Moog while also recording stuff through DSLR and want to know your preference. Okay, this is interesting. So, Travis, I just want to say how I record everything. So, when I do like anything for like making a video or whatever, the exact chain that I use is the camera captures the sound because I don't want to re-record it. So I have my Zoom H5 connected to whatever the sources are. So usually I have one input is the microphone that I'm talking with, and then the other inputs are the synth, and then I run a stereo out into the camera. And I make sure the levels are good before I run into the camera, because the camera can only take 2 lines, like a stereo, right? But I don't want to resync it. I have no time. It's just like, I don't care. I'm too lazy, and I'm lazy ass. So, sue me. But that's how I do it. Yo, what's up, Steven? Wait, Stefan? I go by Steven, but what up, man? Oh, you got the Behringer Crave. How funny my freaking thing goes off for piano practice. Just so you guys know, I practice piano at 11 p.m. a few times a week. Anyway, yeah, man. Behringer Crave is pretty cool. I don't have any Behringer stuff. The only Behringer one that I really wanted was the VP3 something. I think you guys probably saw maybe an Instagram post or something about that. But yeah, the Behringer's going wild. So, what's up, Jim? Yo, yeah, I play Minecraft. Stonkstrader.com, yeah, for sure. Capri Sun rules. We're all gonna die, yes. Whoa. Okay, Jim. I know that people are gonna get all crazy that this is said, but like, you make a good point. You said I'd totally buy more Behringer stuff, but even that's too expensive for me. So for the longest time, people have really like harped on the fact that synths like the Dave Smith Instrument Pro 3 or say even the Moog Subharmonicon is like too expensive for them or something, right? Well, expense is like different from person to person, right? Like I think a Behringer DeepMind 12 costs, what does it cost? 1,300, or I don't know. Maybe you could probably get it for like 1,000 now or something. It was pretty expensive when it first came out, but it dropped like a rock in price. So I think that the person who's buying the synth decides how expensive something is. So, like, I'm a pretty cheap motherfreaking person. I can't curse because I swear my mom is gonna like jump into this stream and like she's gonna get all mad because she just texted me. So, I drive a car that most people would think was like very expensive, like if they looked at it, right? But I bought that car super cheap, and I bought it for different reasons, right? But I decided that I didn't want the super cheap car. I was gonna buy like a Nissan Leaf, right? Because I wanted to go electric, but I didn't. I bought a more expensive one, but that expensive one still seemed cheap to me, reasonable to me. So anyway, the point is, Behringer is sort of cheap, but cheap is subjective due to the situation. So anyway, could you use a cutoff knob as big as a donut? I feel like I could. Dang, I really want to eat this donut right now. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna eat this donut right now. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh my goodness. I gotta eat. I'm just gonna take one bite. I can't believe I'm streaming right now. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. I love Krispy Kreme donuts so much, man. I don't know why my freaking Capri Sun isn't over here right now. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top because like I don't know. I should be good. I'm gonna keep going down. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Okay. So I think I left off at. Can you add a little release? Oh, okay. Can you add a little to the release time of those chords? Okay. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, switched it up a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that satisfied you, Jim. I did the best I could with the 5 seconds I attempted to do something. Okay, let's see. Yes, Jaxus, man. Jaxus is the man. John. Oh no, sorry. Connor, what up? What's up, man? So, what Moog would I recommend if you're looking for a soft and versatile synth? I like the Grandmother a lot, but I'm back and forth because the Sub 37 has presets, and I'd like that for live performance. So, I would say that me personally, based on how I work, if you're like me and you're doing live performances, I would say this. If the patch you're using is a main part of the song, you want to go with the Sub 37. If you're going to be playing lines, you can go with the Grandmother just fine. The Sub 37's oscillators are like super stable. So when I played out doing shows and stuff and tour stuff, once I got the Sub 37, it was so much easier to play live because I used a little fatty before, and the oscillators were crazy with temperature differences. And when you're going from different venue to different venue, temperature difference with analog synths, I don't care what anybody says, it absolutely is going to affect the tuning, right? So you need to be sure that you're good with a synth that you keep in the house is different than the synth you take on the road. Okay, so there you go. I'm just saying, if you're going with a synth, the grandmother has a lot more of a soft, subtle sound, especially because you have the spring reverb, and it's more buttery. But the Sub 37 is, to me, a better tour synth because I've used it on tour, so I can vouch for it, and the tuning is just much better. It's just it's not as organic, but it doesn't matter, if that makes sense. John. No, wait, sorry. I'm skipping people. Yo, is that Yoweezy? Yoweezy. Yeah, thanks for doing this, of course. How do you avoid just buying how do you avoid just buying hardware just to, how do you avoid buying hardware just to buy hardware? So, this is kind of a dumb way to think about it, but like, if you have like the best thing, like if you have the top of the line thing in almost anything, there's kind of no more room to go up from there, right? So for years I bought like super like, I bought more like synths and like little things than you could imagine, right? I'd buy like the Akai, what the frick was that? What was that? The Alesis. Yeah, I bought like the Alesis, the Ion. I bought the Ion, and then I bought like the JX3P. I bought like all these synths, right? Like, and I realized at some point, like, I was just buying them because they were cheap, and like there was gonna always be a better one. So at some point, I literally just said, screw it. I'm gonna buy the thing that's like the best, that's gonna just keep lasting me, right? So when I bought the Prophet 6, I realized that at that point, there was absolutely no other analog synth at that level, and who knows when there was going to be another synth better than that. So I know that's probably the worst cop-out ever, but like part of the reason why, because people ask me, they're like, dude, how come you don't make videos like everyone else about like all this new hardware and like you have the same stuff that you keep having? It's because like, one, I don't want it because it clutters up. I don't use it on songs. But two, it's because I have I literally have a Tempest, like the best drum machine, in my opinion, freaking ever made. I have the Prophet 6, like the best polyphonic synth that's modern and new. Same with the freaking Sub 37. It was like the best that there was at the time in that like category. Don't do that because it's super expensive. I literally got sued because like, I know this is probably TMI, but I literally got sued because I bought something and it went to collections so far. It was literally because of this. I bought this, it went to collections, and I didn't pay collections, and then they literally sued me. So don't do that, guys. Pay your bills. Or be a better YouTuber, I guess. And and do videos for money, and I don't, so I have nothing. Anyway, I did enjoy this MS-2000B a lot, John. The only problem was that it had 4 voices, and 4 voices isn't enough for me as a player, and that's literally the bottom line. I had it for years though. Yo, what up, Nino? Yeah, my mom, she doesn't play classically all the time, but she's still a killer. I have a video of her just going crazy. Like she was a child prodigy, right? So my mom is just, yeah. I want to put a video of her up. I just gotta find it. It's probably my old iPhone. I've watched pretty much all your content on YouTube. Oh, thanks, man, for respecting me as a musician. I wish platforms like this could be set up for musicians. Yeah, me too. I keep thinking of like how to incorporate some better live performances with other musicians, but I'm kind of like stuck at how to do it. Maybe I'm gonna try to ask some people who are local, some local musicians, to maybe try to do something. I think people would enjoy that. Kind of like live concerts, man, you know, just like every Friday. I'm gonna try to figure something out. I've been trying. What's up, Juan? Any idea on my first polysynth? Looking at the Rev 2, I don't know if I should do it. The Rev 2, somebody asked me the other day, Rev 2 or Prophet 6. I said Prophet 6 for the sound, Rev 2 for the power. So is the Rev 2 a great first synth? Yeah, absolutely. I would say you probably will end up, if you do buy it, hoping for more, or you'll hear the Prophet and the OB6 and you'll be like, oh wait, that's a very different sound. Take that however you want. What's up, Booyang Kulte? Man, I didn't realize how hard it was. Let's see. Microfreak or something. Yes, it's only paraphonic, but Microfreak or something. I bought the Microfreak and literally was like, there is nothing wrong with this synth except that I wish it had keys. If the Microfreak had a I don't want to call it normal, a traditional, 12 tone like piano style keyboard, I would have kept it. But I bought it and I didn't. That was the only thing. That and like the encoders. I know they fixed the encoders, but I mean, they should have fixed that before it came out. Like that is like a huge issue. Those encoders, I mean, I don't know what the quality control was for that, but like it wasn't okay. I'll be honest. And funny thing, I wanted to do this. I don't know. You guys can tell me if you think this is like an okay idea or if this is like an a-hole thing to do. So like Arturia, they have really cool people working at Arturia, right? They've asked me to like review stuff before, and I always just kind of shy away because like I don't know, like because I don't do like that. I don't really have I don't know, just because of my personal like preference to not maybe doing all the new synths. Like they make a lot of new products, I just shy away and say no to everything when they ask me. But I really wanted to do this once, was just be like, I want Arturia to send me every analog synth that they've ever made, right? And like I would do some sort of like ultimate like shootout. I don't know what I would do, but I'm saying you guys, this is how I'm thinking, like how I could like do it, and then I could do like a giveaway of like all of the synths that they have. This is just a way so I don't have to keep all the crap that they send me, but I can make a video that could be funny and useful, and then also you guys can maybe get some free shit because, sorry, Mom, please don't be watching. I don't need the Arturia stuff. So, anyway. All right. So, wash your hands before you touch your hands. Why is it? Yo, it's so crazy. I wish you guys understood, like, as I'm going through this list, there's like random comments that it just like flags, like it blocks them. Like it doesn't even say anything bad. YouTube, I don't know if you guys have realized this, but YouTube has gone crazy in censoring like certain types of content and certain types of comments. Like I think that they're really trying to just like wash the platform of any sort of toxic stuff, like keep that for the forums, I guess that they're saying, but like they're really trying to make the platform like, but it's like killing a lot of stuff, because I'm looking at like normal comments and it's like making me like approve like normal comments, like as if they're harassment or something. It's like, I don't know, I don't really care, but it's weird. Yes, it's time to jam, John. Okay. Sell this track and I'll buy it right now. I'm not doing anything. If we ask kindly, can you please check out our music? I would do it, Boolean Colte, maybe on a different stream. People have sent me actually like emails before, and it's cool that they do, but it's also tough because like I hate to say this. I know that someone did a stream a while ago where they talked about like kind of listening to other people's music and not necessarily judging it, but giving their feedback. And, if I was going to be honest, I don't have an issue with doing that, but music is so subjective. Some people's favorite album of all time, and some people would even say the greatest album of all time is Thriller, right? Thriller sold a bajillion copies, had so many number ones, whatever, right? But on the same token, some people think Thriller sucks. And because that's true, it's really hard for me as literally like a pure musician to take the position of anything other than subjective. People come to my videos all the time and they'll say like, "Oh, your video sucks," right? Or I like when they say it like third person, like as if I don't read the comments. They're like, yo, this guy's video sucks. This guy's music sucks. And it's just like, nothing sucks. Nothing is absolute. If it's technically bad, objectively, technically having issues, sure, of course, that's not great. But subjectively, it's like performance art. Like, how are you supposed to judge that? So I could do it, but it might be hard. It might be hard for me. Let's see. Did you see? Oh yeah, cool. Thumbs up for Donut, yes. One artist you like. What's up, Ali Burgers Rana? What's up, Ali Rana? Okay. One artist that you like that's modern and why, and one that is older, classic, and why. Super easy. Modern. Well, this was cool because I liked him. Like, it's weird. You guys may not know, but it's weird that like certain like bigger artists like and follow my shit, and it's very weird when they like write me and I'm like J Electronica or Flying Lotus will like comment on my shit, and it's just like weird to me. I'm like, why are these people? This is crazy. So my number one favorite right now, contemporary, is Thundercat. Thundercat, I think, is just on top of his game. And I'll say one other. So these are two different. Thundercat, because he's very much a jazz cat, and I'm very much a progressive jazz kind of guy. And then Knowledge, he's like a beat maker, right? He does like beat tapes. Knowledge is my other one. I listen to Knowledge probably like every single day, right? Because he's got that cool Dilla jazz vibe to his hip hop stuff. Anyway, and then older, if we're talking older, I'm a Bill Evans guy. I mean, I study Bill Evans. The way that he does harmony on the piano is second to none. So Bill Evans has always been the person where I've looked up to him and listened to him. Blue and Green is the best song off of Kinda Blue. And if you are a person who's learning harmony and you want to really understand a great harmony master, understand the Blue and Green harmony and the notes he does not play. And that is, you'll learn something. Sorry, that was dumb. Ooh, wait. Thoughts on Arcade Fire? I don't know. I haven't listened to Arcade Fire since I was... oh man. It's been like a long time. Very long. Thoughts on the Moog effects pedals? Moog effects pedals are great. Let's change up a effects pedal here. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be practicing piano in 10 minutes. All right. Phaser. Yeah, the high stream. This is the high stream now. If you get tired of the phaser, I'll put on the chorus. Oh no! Oscillator Stank coming through with the most important question. Aquemini or Stankonia? No. Hold on. Before I answer that, because that's a way harder one. Are you a fan of compression modules for recording? I'm a fan of compressors for recording bass and recording guitar live. Like if I'm gonna be in the studio, like I did another like album's worth of music for the YouTube audio library, and so I always try to do as clean as possible with some sort of slightly colored preamp and a pretty decently colored compressor. My favorite compressor of all time is the LA3A. I don't know how to make the LA3A sound bad. I've liked the LA3A since I first used one in probably like 2000 and 2007. So I don't know about compression modules, but compressors, the LA3A to me is the best, and I would never. No one can ever convince me that there's a better compressor than the LA3A. Too bad. Oscillator. Okay, so Aquemini or Stankonia? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. See, here's the thing, guys. Outkast is my favorite group of all time. My favorite musical group of all time is Outkast. OUTKASTONPGOODIE. Outkast, Goody Mob, you know, Organized Noise Productions, like the way that they brought live instrumentation to that whole thing. So Stankonia has some of my favorite songs, but Aquemini also has some of my favorite songs. Aquemini has Return of the G. The opening to that is an amazing track. Oh man. But see, okay, you say those two, but then I would say this. If you're gonna say Aquemini or Stankonia, I'm gonna say AT Aliens, because AT Aliens has got that outer space feel. It's got that crazy, like, it's when Andre 3000 was like dating Erykah Badu, and he was going from like that like gangsta kind of phase to like the whole like he was opening his mind and stuff. So like AT Aliens is still my favorite Outkast album ever. Good question, because I like that. Thomas, thoughts on the Moog 1? The Moog 1 is the Moog 1 is a freaking spaceship in the form of a synthesizer, and I will never get one. I don't even want one. I don't even think that there's a purpose for that to exist other than for super high-end collectors and super high-end synthesists who decide that it's either their workstation, because I hope that Moog would offer some sort of crazy like lifetime warranty on that thing. It's just so expensive. And no, I have a pretty dang good relationship with Moog, but Moog, I mean, I don't think they would send me a Moog 1, so not even to borrow. So that's how it goes. Thanks, Angry Photo Guy. I'm all right. Oh, hey, I did see the UDO Super 6. You're not wasting your time or money by thinking or wanting one, but I would say that I say this at the risk of getting in trouble by them. It's no, I'm not gonna say it. Yo, Nino, soon I'm gonna try to find it. I want to actually do a video with my mom playing Avro 14th from Aphex Twin. It's been in the works for quite a while. She would like that. All right, sorry guys. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate. I hope this. I don't know how this looks, so I hope it looks okay. I'm based out of Los Angeles. Okay. Time for another chord rhythm change. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to get too like. There we go. Is that better? Is that better, everyone? Is everyone going to be okay now that I changed the rhythm? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So, Juan asks, do you think the DFAM is still worth it? Is there an alternative to recommend? So, here's... Oh, now I really want to know what I thought of the Supers. Okay, fine, because they're not listening, and I'm going to delete this live stream. I think that the UDO Super 6 sounds freaking amazing. But it is a very ambitious synth from a very small company. I would not be very confident in spending that much money on a not too proven piece of equipment from a not too proven company. I met the owner of the company who created the Super 6. He is an extremely nice person, but when you buy an expensive synth, understand, like, you have a lot of different things that come with it. So when you buy a expensive synth from Moog, right, at a certain level, they support it in an entirely different way than, say, Behringer would, right? Even if it's out of warranty or XYZ, right? When it comes to Moog, usually, if you're nice enough, they will take it back to the factory and they will do whatever it is to fix it, and they will send it back to you just because that's what it is. Same with Dave Smith. I've been to their workshop. They can do the repairs in the shop if they have the replacement parts. It's a lot different now. Before, in the early days, a lot of the parts were tough to get, or they'd like have you pay. But, like, you know, the bigger companies are very good about out of warranty things because you paid so much for it. The markup is partially because, well, they mark shit up because fine, but it's also because they're going to offer support that you hopefully won't need, but they will do it, like, out of the goodness of their hearts, right? Because their company is established. Behringer is a cool ass company that makes cheap synths, but, like, I have tried to get in touch with them to do a repair on something, and it's like you bought a thing that goes the fuck away when it's done. So, like, you can buy 3 if one breaks for the price of 1. So, like, that, talking about the Super 6, it's a small company, but it's a very expensive piece of equipment. Those two things for me, that doesn't work. So, it's not against the synth itself, it's just, that's just how I feel. Sorry. I'm not being an asshole. I'm just saying, like, that's just how I feel about when it comes to buying something so expensive. Like, you would hate to buy a super expensive car and have it break down and then be like, oh, well, we're just starting up, so we can't, like, really support it because, like, how can we put the money into fixing yours? We got to move units, you know? So, not saying that's how it's going to be. I'm just saying theoretically. Super 6 seems like a Jupiter 6 from hell with every It's kind of like the Juno 106 too, with, like, every cool thing ever. Somebody asked about the DFAM. Do you think the DFAM is still worth it? I hope no one from Moog is watching. Emma, have a good night. I hope you have a stay chill. Don't watch TV. So DFAM. Oof. The DFAM is the only Moog 60 HP skiff, since I was told that that's what I should call it. It's the only 60 HP skiff that I didn't buy. I won't ever buy the DFAM. And if someone said that they would give me the DFAM, I would probably not want the DFAM. And I can say that because, you know, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about the DFAM. It's just like, oh yeah, the smell. The smell is dope. The smell is dope. What's up, Marshall? So, okay, here we go. So, what are your thoughts on the Tempest? Oh, the good old Tempest, baby. The Tempest is the best. I like how it's not plugged in. I like that. The Tempest is the best. It's not plugged in. This stream was brought to you in part by Tempest. You know, it's just kind of funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to say so or not, but, you know, it doesn't matter because nobody cares. And I don't care. And I can say what I want. So it kind of sucked. I actually did, I don't know if you guys maybe saw, but so Sequential, Dave Smith Instruments. I still call them Dave Smith because Sequential's like kind of like generic, even though I get it. But Sequential, they asked me to do some videos for their like as a musician for their tip series about like how I use their synths, right? I did one for the Prophet 6 and I did one for the Tempest. And when I first came out, I remember when they asked me, they're like, so like which synth would you do? Like you could do any synth like you want, right? And I am very good with the Tempest. Like the Tempest is the most powerful synthesizer drum machine. Like it's so good as like an instrument. It's not just a drum machine or like a module. It's like an instrument that you have to learn. So I did a thing with the Tempest, and they were like, oh, well, the Tempest is kind of like dead to us. Like not dead to them in terms of like it sucks, but it's a discontinued piece. So I hope that video comes out. I don't know if they're gonna use it or not. I really like the Tempest. I would not sell the Tempest. I would sell my Prophet 6 before I sold the Tempest. I would sell my Moog Sub 37. Oh. Did I say that? I don't know. Wait. No. I would sell something else. The Tempest and the Moog Sub 37 would be the last two things I would sell. Yeah, that's what it is. Tempest is amazing, but I want to also say it took me about a year to actually learn the Tempest, because the Tempest is so stupidly powerful, yet it's so deep and so powerful that it's almost like they threw everything in, and then they went back and tried to work out the kinks, you know? It's like two amazing brains in one synth. It's not just a Dave Smith thing. It's not just a Roger Lynn thing. It's a two-person behemoth. I think if it had worked in the way that the Oberheim, the OB6 had worked for Sequential Dave Smith Instruments, I think it would have been better. But this was early. This was like the first OLED like screen version. This is like the transitional synth to me for like Dave Smith, right? Before moving to a different sort of like architecture, because it has the same old DCOs as the original Prophet 08. You know, anyway, it's great. It's great. No, you're not joining, Chris, at the end of the stream. I only took one bite out of this donut, so I still want to eat this freaking donut. Let's see. Would the chord monologue... Oh, I think you mean pair with the Behringer Crave. I don't know. I think the Behringer Crave is like such a cool synth on its own. I don't know I don't know why you'd want the mini log if you have the Crave, unless you really just want it for like the keyboard. I think the Crave is built better. The Crave is kind of like a brick, which I like. So, I don't know. Pear? I don't know. Maybe. See, angry photo guy. What are some alternatives? I think you mean to the DFAM. You know, the DFAM, it sits in a lane of its own, and the lane that it sits in, I don't really know if I want to go to that lane. So, let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Ohad, the smell will be tight. Once this all gets worked out, yeah, hit me up, man. Wait. Sorry, stupid YouTube is like destroying all messages that have like any cursing. It's very annoying. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's just crazy because YouTube's like super censor for everything now. So no, that's not really Flying Lotus though. That ain't really Flying Lotus. That's like some other guy though. That's not really Flying Lotus, y'all. That cannot be really Flying Lotus. If it is though, no way. Also, Flying Lotus, I believe, I don't know if you like live in my hood, but like I go to the Federal all the time. I'm gonna just say that. I go to the Federal all the time. So, you know, I know you up in the Federal sometimes, but I'm not trying to shout you out. I'm just saying sometimes, you know, they got good music there. So, ta-da. I said it, sorry. Cause I live like right there. So I'm like right in the hood. Why am I sweating right now? Dang, I'll be sweating. Also, yo, let me come play keys. I would love to play just like some keys. That would be sick. Cause, you know, I really love the You're Dead album. That was tight. All right, everybody's Flying Lotus. See, why you know that? How you know NoHo? This is not the real Flying Lotus, y'all. This cannot be. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube right now and figure this out. Y'all know I'm sharing YouTube right now. I'm gonna do this right now. Watch. This is not happening. It better not be. Anyway, this is dumb. I'm being an asshole. Lies. 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 Why is this like a private page? This is like a crazy private page. Anyway, if it is, hit me up. Come play some Mad Keys. Federal's got the good stuff, yo. The Federal's got the good stuff. Yeah, Republic of Pie is up in here too. Yeah, yeah, Noir and Flying Lotus, the new album, it's called Weird Dead. That would be sick. But, you know, that's not gonna happen, y'all. That ain't gonna happen. But I love, if it really is you, I love you. Maybe I'll see you at the Federal sometime once it gets back open. I'm not gonna say what night of the week so people don't come and fuck up my whole vibe there, because I'm trying to chill. And so is Flylo, so I ain't gonna say what night, but if it opens up, y'all know I'm gonna be in the house. So, this is crazy. That's wild, dude. Anyway, let's see. Okay. This will be good. This will be interesting. I always wondered. Nah. Yes, Arts District. See, I'm gonna not talk no more, cause y'all gonna come up to like NoHo, freaking the Red Line station, and blow up my spot. Now I ain't talking no more. I said too much. Do not blow up my spot, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is too good right now. This is too good right now. Oh my god. I need a fucking Capri Sun. What's your favorite Bjork album? No, I don't know. Okay, seems like, are people that crazy? Yo, people are freaking crazy, man. Oh god. Okay. Oh, yo. Okay, y'all know, y'all can't keep shouting out Flying Lotus and be like, make a collab. But, you know, do it though. Still do it though. Bo, what's up, man? I'm glad. I think it's probably like 6 a.m. for Bo in Sweden right now, but Bo is the best. Everyone who is in here and doesn't subscribe to Bo, I want you to go to his channel and subscribe right now. He needs to hit 100,000 subscribers by tomorrow. And if he doesn't, that's it. That's the end. Oh my goodness. This is like 1080p. I hope y'all can't see me sweating in here. That's too much. Y'all better not see me sweating in here. Yeah. Bo, what's going on? What are you doing? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Moint. Voisin. I try to do what I could do. I try. This has been a good stream so far. Could you please show us some cool beats on the Tempest? It would be good to see where you're at with it. It would, wouldn't it? It would. Anyway, let's see. 8 a.m. Oh my gosh. Bo, you know the last time I woke up at 8 a.m.? A long time ago. Long time ago. This quarantine doesn't make it so I have to wake up anymore. This quarantine has ruined my life. Sort of. Okay. Y'all didn't hear that. That's a bedtime reminder. Wow. Wow, I'm old. Wow. That's grandma. That was grandma style. Wow. Wow. Shh. Nobody heard that. Let's see. Bo is drinking that coffee. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. I don't really know what. Actually, I did want to talk about this one thing. Flying Lotus doesn't stop right now. Y'all, this ain't the real Flying Lotus. I swear, this ain't the real Flying Lotus. I'm done. Except he knows he knows about North Hollywood. He knows about where this whole thing is. I'm not believing nothing. I ain't believing nothing. I ain't believing nothing. Anyway. See, Bo? I'm gonna send one of these Krispy Kreme donuts to Sweden. I think I think they'll preserve all the way there. I could probably get one there in like probably like a week. They probably would be able to do it in a week. So, do they have Krispy Kreme in Sweden? I want to know. I really want to know. Dang, I really want to eat one of these. Ali, do I mess with Bukla? No, but I don't mess with Bukla only because I don't have the funds to buy a Bukla, and I also don't know where it would fit in like an actual like useful like situation. Because like everything I buy, I'll be honest, everything I buy that's not specifically for the channel, it has to make sense like in the setup. And so that means that like I still have the same few cents because I haven't bought any, because there's nothing I really need to like make anything different, to be honest. Whoa! Wow, Bo, you don't need to, there's too much money, man. That's so much money that I don't even know what that converts to, but probably way too much. So thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm actually extremely disappointed that we didn't get to go to Germany. It was literally the like most important thing on my like 2020 calendar of events I was looking forward to. So I am still very bummed, but I hope that they get that reschedule out soon. Thank you again. Can we spend those in LA? They'll convert it. I'm sure, because let me get a filter sweep. Let's see. I'm gonna see about this. Let's see if we can. I have to change these all to lower. That worked. I know, right? I know. So disappointed. No, everyone in North Hollywood, one Google search. Everyone in North Hollywood Google. No one blow up our spot. Me and Flying Lotus, don't blow up our spot in North Hollywood, y'all. Don't do it. We do not want that. We don't want smoke, okay? Jeez. No smoke, guys. We don't want smoke. Yes, Bo, thank you. If those 25 Swedish kronor equal $10, you have just paid for all of the donuts in here. All of these delicious Krispy Kreme, juicy, oh god, so good. Sponsor the stream, Krispy Kreme, if you know it's good for you. Sponsor the stream, dude. I need a freaking Capri Sun right now. Oh my gosh, I need that Capri Sun. It's pretty creamy. I like the sound of this. Dude, this is like really gross. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just end this. I'm gonna end this soon. Now I can tell Noir and y'all about the absolutely worst thing that happened. Wait, when? What? What happened? Wait. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing a lot of people's questions right now, so I'm gonna grab this really quick. I'm gonna just say, what would you say your favorite synth right now? Wait, Noir. What would you say your favorite synth right now? People change. Ooh. Oh, right now, people change. Oh, my favorite synth right now. Sorry, I wasn't reading that well. I hate to say that my favorite synth right now is still the either the Prophet 6 or the OB6. I probably would say the OB6, but that's just because I don't own it and I'm not going to buy one. So the Prophet 6 is still, but the OB6 is like, it blows you away when you hear it. It's that incredible. Bo, my kids are home a lot. What is this? Oh wait, no. He threw a wooden horse at the TV, breaking it. Oh my gosh. Well, Bo, this is what happens. You have those kids. You know, I gave all my kids away. I traded them for synthesizers. So you can, in America, you can get a 8-voice poly for 2.5 children. So, you know, the exchange rate for kids to voices, pretty good right now in the US. Can't lie. Yo, electric crystals. Yeah, you're right. I gotta. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think the quarantine has created like an ultra like unhealthy version of myself. Like I have carrots in my fridge. I haven't eaten a raw vegetable in like 2 months. I just want sugar. I think it's comforting. It's probably like psychologically comforting. Oof. R.I.P. Bo's TV. I'm gonna, next time Bo has a stream, I'm gonna give him. What? Did someone just say they hated the OB? Excuse me, Flying Lotus? No. Don't you dare. Alright, if this is the real Flying Lotus, you got the money to let me have the OB6. So, we're gonna meet up at the Red Line station tomorrow at noon sharp. No, I'm not gonna say this. People are gonna fucking come. Don't go there. Don't blow up the spot. It's not happening. Wink. Red Line station, 12 o'clock. Bring the OB6. And then I'll take it. And then it's a fair trade. Oh man, the OB though, man. I need to know why you don't like the OB6. Sour? What? No. Trade me for the Prophet 6? I would do a fair swap of an OB6 for a Prophet 6. I would do it. Just because like I've had the Prophet 6 for so long that it'd just be kind of fun to have like a fresh piece. Oh. Why people's talking about the OB6? Stop it. I'm getting mad. People talking negative. I'm in the stream because y'all talking bad about the OB6. Bo said it looks ugly. I'm ending the stream. I can't have y'all people doing this to me right now. This is not okay. This is not. I'm very disappointed. My friend said it sounds like the grapefruit of synths. Oh my gosh. Wow. The grapefruit of synths. Your face is the grapefruit of synths. Oh, see? I need to like live stream late at night. People way more funny about this stuff like late at night. This is hilarious to me. This is hilarious. Your face is the grapefruit of synths. Wow. Going to honk on synths at my boy's place. Yo, Jordan, thank you. Thank you for coming through, man. There's a lot of people in the stream. I feel like 65 people. That's a lot. Yeah, don't no one say anything bad to Flying Lotus ever again. Y'all gonna get cut. I'm about to get a free OB6 if this all plays out right, yo. So don't mess with this. What's like the watermelon of synths though? Ooh, see that's dangerous. You playing with dangerous game talking about the watermelon of synths. In America, that's dangerous. You be careful. You better pick a different fruit. Bo, thank you again for the freaking super chat. That's too much, man. I'm glad to see you here though, and I'm trying to figure out a comeback strategy. So we can meet up on a different day to do a joint stream, hopefully. So get out of here. I'll see you later. Also, guys, go subscribe to Bo Beats, because if he doesn't hit 100,000 in the next 8 minutes, that's gonna be bad. Y'all do it, please, right now. Okay. Kawaii K1 is the watermelon of synths. Watermelon of synths. Is that just like a big, fat synth? Is that like what it would be? Absolutely, Bo. Soon, man, soon. Okay, let's see. Also, real quick, can you guys tell me if this sounds okay? One, if this sounds okay, and then two, if I know it's probably a little choppy because I'm bootleg. I'm like doing some janky stream. But if you like this format, can you guys let me know if this format is cool? I mean, I don't know if it would be better if it were more formal, but I'm just having fun. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't have fun with YouTube in 2019. After I made the Jexus video, which was like I feel like I made the Jexus video in like January or something, or February. Past February of 2019, I really didn't have fun with synths. I didn't have fun doing YouTube. I was making music and stuff, and that was good and paid well, but like YouTube-wise, I wasn't having any fun from like March of 2019 until the Halloween special. So I'm trying to get back and have fun, and you know, I'm just trying to like I want to do my videos where I script them because I like those, but I'm also very like those are very like character based. Like always keep in mind, like Noir was like a character created in the fashion of the angry video game nerd. In the like I looked up to a lot of scripted weird skit kind of things. So it's a character, and he's a different person than I am as a person. So these are to be about me as just me, and those are the character. So I don't know. I've tried to separate those better so I can have fun and not just be some freaking character, and it's annoying. So sorry. It's all different now. Okay, format is good. Thank you guys. Levels are good. Okay, cool. You can also not be super nice. Like you could say that something is not good. I wouldn't mind some subtle effects. I put effect on it. There. I put an effect on it now. I don't know how that sounds. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's see. PPG Wave. Cool. PPG Wave is cool. Oh, okay. Ready? So, here's a sneak peek of what the thing that I'm trying to get, because I really want to do this as the next video, because I feel like I could be funny. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but I prefer, I'll be honest, I don't like new synthesizers very much. I have more of a relationship with my thoughts about old synthesizers. So more than likely, the next video on the channel that's going to be in the form of like a normal like 1 minute synthesizer review, like funny video, is going to be the Akai Tomcat, I believe. It was like a drum machine. It was, someone put in there, that's why they reminded me of it. They said the Akai Rhythm Wolf. Well, the Tomcat was like the lower version of like the Rhythm Wolf. One was on eBay, and I didn't win the bid for that. So I'm trying to win the next one that comes up, but the Tomcats don't come up that often. I don't know why. The Rhythm Wolves you can find, but the Tomcats are a bit different. So I already thought of like some maybe funny things for the Tomcat, and yeah, that'll be the next video, to be honest. Like, I can't think of anything that's inspiring more than that. Or it's gonna be literally a video that I already started working on. I have the notes for that. But yeah, that'll probably be the next video. So I'll just be the guy to do like the, because this is my, like, let me explain how this is, right? I idolize the people who maybe I shouldn't have idolized, because this became a problem because no one's perfect, and these people all apparently made very questionable decisions in their online journey or whatever, but no one's perfect, and who cares? Like, just accept that mistakes are made and get over it. But the Angry Video Game Nerd always reviewed old pieces of gear, old video games, I'm sorry. And so like, there's something about your or my relationship with certain pieces of older gear that I can't have with new gear, right? So I know that I've said this before, but I get hit up constantly about doing new reviews of new gear. And the reason why I don't is, well, one, I have to have a story to sort of do it. And so my relationship with the new gear, it takes so much time for me to have some sort of like emotional like story relationship to make it like funny, or to write a script that I even like feel like, you know, inspired to do. So like, if a synth comes out and it just released, I just see it and it's another thing. It's just another piece of stuff. It's just stuff. That's why things that are old, I have like nostalgia for them, and I had a whole backstory of either why I was interested or not interested. And so, you know, it's important for me to like have those kind of videos, because I feel like my channel has always done well and stayed like relevant, because like, it's not the same, and I never meant it to be the same. Like, I've never, maybe this is not news to some people, you know, but like, the only video on the channel that was ever sponsored or I got paid for by a company was the reverb.com video for like 3 cents I regret selling, I think, or 3 cents I forgot to not buy or something, I forget. But other than that, like, no company has ever given me money or like gear in exchange for a video, because one, I'm just not interested, because I don't have the nostalgia to write a good script. They don't realize that like, my channel, I hate to say this, but I hate making tutorial videos. And I'm going to make a very short tutorial video for the Subharmonicon, because I think it could be useful. But I almost hate doing videos like that because I get real bored. And so it's very hard for me to do videos for new things, because I need to have the nostalgia so I can write a story. Because if not, also, there's so many other people who are good at that now. When I first started, maybe it could be a I don't know, maybe sort of like an argument for like, oh, you could do this, but there's so many people who are much better than I am, and I like that. I like that there's the Bo Beats, there's the Loop Hops, there's, you know, I prefer to watch their videos. I watch their videos to learn about things. I don't really think my videos are really they're for entertainment purposes only. So, you know, okay, I ranted enough. We're gonna go back to this. Sorry. Let's see. Synth hot takes. Whoa, Jexus is active on Facebook? Wow. That's cool. What's up, Luke Cage? I missed a lot. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna say, well, this is interesting. I wanted to say one thing about that. I actually was on the Sweetwater. I don't know if this makes sense. I was on the Sweetwater. Like I was just on their Sweetwater. Like, look at all these synthesizers. These are like all synthesizers from Behringer. You guys can't see, but like, look at like all of these synthesizers. They make so many freaking synthesizers now. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I'm gonna just rant. Okay. I'm going to rattle off all of the Behringer synthesizers right now, which is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Behringer makes, and you can buy, the Behringer TD3, which is the, I guess, the TB3 clone. I don't know if I'm hitting this and messing it up, but oh well. You can buy the Behringer Cat, which is like, I guess it's based on some old synthesizer that's named the Cat. You can buy the Behringer Poly D, which is like the Moog Model D, but it's like it's 4 voices. Oh my goodness. You can buy the Behringer Neutron, which is like the Mother 32, I guess. You can buy the Behringer Crave. Oh my goodness. Wow. You can buy the Behringer Odyssey, which is based on the ARP Odyssey. You can buy the Behringer Pro 1. You could buy the Behringer DeepMind 1240. It's basically the keyboard version, 12 voice poly. You could buy the Behringer Model D. Oh my goodness. You can buy, oh my goodness. There are so many Behringer synths now. It's like, I'm so happy that they're doing this, but it's also like, geez, like how amazing for people to have the ability to purchase these. I mean, not any of these, the most expensive one on here, which is crazy, is still the DeepMind 12. And next up to that is the VC340, which the Behringer VC340 sounds freaking awesome. I would buy one if I could just be okay with buying a straight vocoder for nothing else. Oh my goodness. Man. Okay, I'm not done. Behringer makes more. I wasn't done. So yeah, Behringer VC340, which is it's kind of like a string synthesizer, but it's also like a vocoder. I think it's honestly their best creation because no one was gonna make that. So I think that's amazing. They make the Behringer MS1, which is based on the Roland, right? Or the Korg? I don't freaking care. I wasn't even done yet. You can buy the Behringer Wasp synthesizer. Wow. I don't even know. You can buy the Behringer K1. You can buy also the DeepMind in a module. Wow, they make a lot of the TD3s. I mean, I would buy one if I needed just like a bass synthesizer, but I mean, I don't though. I have to say, that's a lot of, like, to get a whole page. That's incredible. No other company makes that many synthesizers. Behringer's not even a synthesizer company. Behringer's a hardware creating conglomerate, right? And think like Moog has made maybe in the last, I'll say maybe in the last 5 years, Behringer's made 6 original synths, and Behringer has like 15, and these are all in like the last like 3 years or something. That's incredible. It's a great time to be a musician, especially a synth guy, man. That's incredible. Sorry, I missed all these things. Is this the longest live stream ever? Should I leave this up, or is this dumb? This is freaking forever. What are my thoughts on the OP1? Oh, wait. Sorry, I missed this. I want to... Does the YouTube thing have any sort of financial compensation? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I get paid through AdSense on YouTube. I also have a Patreon, but no one freaking go to the Patreon and sign up, and I'm absolutely serious about this because I've already put the Patreon on, like, I release exclusive videos on Patreon, but like I have had it on like not charging people for like the last few months just because like it hasn't been active enough for me to... I know that some people just like let it go and they just like charge people even though they're not putting up tons of like exclusive content, but like a few months ago I was just like, I'm not gonna do this anymore, and this was like, I guess like maybe February or something, so I'm probably just gonna take the Patreon away. It's really hard. I have an issue with like money and the whole creative thing, and YouTube is a business, and I don't really do well with creative and business, and I'm trying to do better at this, so it won't matter. You can go on like Patreon, but it's not going to charge you any money, so if you want to just put your name there, you get your name in the end of the video. It doesn't charge you any money, so because I'm not gonna make it. But yes, I get YouTube AdSense, and I would say the best part of YouTube AdSense, in my opinion, is that for you, the viewer, it's free. Like, you pay in the ad watching time, but most people are used to that because, like, you know, I grew up with television and the radio, right? And so the radio has ads. The radio's free to listen to, but you're paying with your time, to your attention to the stupid ads, and you're paying on TV with your ads. And what's crazy is, like, I hear people complain about YouTube ads, right? It's the most asinine thing because, like, for years I paid for cable, and so I'm paying for the TV, and the TV still has ads. And people are on YouTube like, I can't believe I have to watch the ad. It's like, I don't know how else. Like, your time, you're paying your time, and I know time is the most valuable thing in the world, but I can't tell you how many people just don't care and waste time and then just get mad because an ad pops up. It's like, I don't know how else to not take money. Like, I try so hard to like not take money from people, like unfairly, that the only way, and this is why I'm stopping the Patreon, because I feel like people are giving money and I don't want them to give money. I just rather them just watch the content for free and just pay with their time. Like, you know, click the skip ad button. Like, you know, I pay for YouTube Premium because I freaking hate ads, and I don't mind paying the $15 a month or whatever. I don't mind paying for the YouTube Premium just so I can skip the ads. I'll be honest, like, but you know, whatever. So, yes, this is the Subharmonicon, Victor. Jackson, yeah, I tried the Nord Electro. I really like the Nord Electro. I bought it and I forget. I think I returned it years ago to Guitar Center. It just wasn't worth the money. The only other thing I tried was Nord let me borrow the Nord Drum 3P. That was actually the first video where a company actually reached out and let me borrow a piece. They didn't give it to me. I had to send it back. I think like 3 months later, they gave me like 90 days to like test it and stuff, and I could have bought it, but then I was like barely starting YouTube, so like I mean there was no money for like the Nord drum was like $700. Like I couldn't afford a freaking you know, and I also didn't want it. A little quirky. Good drum pad, but one trick pony unless you're a person who's going to use it for live shows or you're an actual drummer who's going to have performance like with it. Let's see. Let's all go begging to Andrew Huang's house and pass him the hat for our new sense. And Andrew Huang is definitely doing all right on YouTube. As a personal friend of mine, Andrew Huang is very cool. I actually have we did like some photo. We went out to like this killer like jazz club a few months ago when he was here, and yeah, it's weird, right? Like Andrew Huang is my friend in real life, but he also is like 2 million people on YouTube, and he's also like actually a legit like he loves music and doing YouTube a lot. Like I hope people always like really grasp that. Like it's weird, you know, because he's like a YouTube celebrity. Like people don't realize like when I go out with Andrew Huang in person, people know who he is. I am like some like freaking pleb, and he's like literally every 5 minutes like someone recognizes him. Andrew Huang is a proper celebrity and also a proper like cool ass motherfucking guy. And yeah, I've never been in one of his videos, but I think that that's like a thing that like I don't know. I guess that's the YouTube game. People like try to like want to be in other people's videos. I don't really care. I just think people are cool, and you know, I'm a freaking musician, and so I rather make music. We didn't, yeah, you know. He's a cool guy. Also, by the way, Ricky Tinez lives a block from me. So for all you who are big Ricky Tinez fans, he lives like a block from here. So if anybody ever is like watching his live stream, just spam his chat and say like, tell Noir to come by, because I literally live like a block away from him. I need to stop. This is like probably way too long of a stream. Okay. Yeah, Moog forwards are discontinued. It sucks. I would love to have the cluster flux. That's probably the number one I wish I could get, but I don't know how to get one. I'll probably never get one. Let's see. Are we still streaming? What a cool neighborhood NoHo is. Yeah, NoHo is a cool neighborhood. NoHo is like, it's like the arts district of Los Angeles, but like in a way like more Playhouse vibe. I like NoHo a lot. I wish I didn't hate Los Angeles. Starman. So here's a question, Starman. What camera do you use to record you? What camera do I use to record this video, or what camera do I use to record most videos? Because that's a very different thing, just so you know. So if you yo, thank you for keeping up with the stuff. Oh, whoa. What do you hope you're gonna be doing in 12 years? I don't know. I probably would want to create a very boutique synthesizer and music app company where they work in tandem, because I don't think there's the greatest connection between those yet. And I think that we need to push more towards integration between software and hardware. So I'd probably do that. Starman. I'm still wondering. What do you mean? I may be saying stop. Wait, Stacy? Stacy Aya? Aya? Stacy Aya? Let's see. Do you have any thoughts on the techno system rack? I'm not sure if I have good advice. Techno system rack. Erica Synth's techno system rack. I don't really know that piece, so I'm sorry. I'm a dick for not knowing. I'll look it up though. I feel like it must be their whole system, which is pretty cool. I really like Erica Synth's. Quirky sometimes sound-wise, I think, but I like them overall. So Starman Deluxe 2001, the normal vids. So I would say I can grab it. I can grab it like super quick. This is also going to be dumb, so let me express that this is not normal. Oh my god. Okay. So I record most of my videos on the Ursa Mini Pro G1. This is extremely overkill. The reason why I have it is because I am a freelance like cinematographer, right? So I do a lot of like, well, before all this, I would do like product stuff, or like I did music videos like back in the day, or, you know, a lot of like, I don't know. I'm as much of a camera person as I am like a musician. I am a musician first, but the image to me is as important as the sound. The sound is more important, but a great image and great sound complement each other well. So I use the Ursa Mini Pro G1. I have like remotes, and I have like, you know, I have a bunch of stuff. I have my remote follow focus and stuff on here. I use not usually this lens that has a 24-105. I don't use the 24-105. Specifically, I usually use the 18-35 Sigma. But yeah, usually my go-to is Ursa Mini Pro G1 with remote follow focus. I usually have a top handle. I have my, you know, usually have my remote, you know, my monitor or whatever. 18-35 or 50-100 from Sigma. That is the normal setup all the time. So that's what I've shot the videos on the channel with for probably the last 3 years. So, yes. Yes. Where are donuts in the hierarchy? Yeah, of course, Starman. I mean, I don't really talk about it because I think that it can get really... The same thing with cameras and gear and stuff. It's like I didn't start out shooting videos with an Ursa Mini Pro, right? It's literally very expensive. I only got it when my skill was at that level. So like when I first started playing keyboards and when I first started getting into synths, I played a synth from Radio Shack, and like not until I became like very good and people, this is like after college and stuff. Like, once I was like a professional, meaning like I was good enough to make money playing music, did I buy things that were at that level? Like I didn't. I feel like this is how I feel. Like, the saying where like Slash could make the cheapest like Squire guitar sound amazing because he's Slash and he's a musician. It to me is really the same thing with all levels of gear. It's like the only reason why I was better at shooting videos was because I put in the hours. And the only reason I was better at music was because I put in the hours, right? And so, you don't buy a freaking like NASCAR car and now you're a NASCAR driver. That's not how it works. So I always shy away from trying to like make people think that like anything is going to make them better than hours of repetition, practice, and then listening to things that you think are good and then understanding why you think they're good in practice, right? In a practical sense. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the longest live stream ever. I'm ending this live stream because I want to eat these donuts, and I only ate 2/3 of a donut. So, thank you all for joining. I'm gonna try to do this more regularly. I'm gonna get a better camera setup so it's not dropping frames ever. But I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like the quality was good. Yeah. So, yeah. I really do appreciate you guys coming and having fun with me. This definitely killed, hopefully, some people's boredom for tonight. It definitely killed my boredom. So thank you guys for showing up and always supporting, and shout out to Bo Beats again for giving the super chat. Like, that's too much. Like, I do not deserve or whatever. He's such a good friend, and I hope you guys come back. Maybe every Thursday. I don't know what day of the week this is. Maybe every Thursday we try to do this, and we can talk about different topics. And once the world gets back to normal, more things will be coming out, and we can, talk about it. So yeah, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I can do some giveaways. I literally have so much stuff. You guys don't even realize. You see me at the red line station. Oh, you better not. Don't you dare. Nah, you could. You might. Anyways, I have something that I will give away. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me how to do this. But I literally have things that companies send me that I'm not gonna make a video about because then I'm shilling to you guys. But I can give it away if I do something on it. I can give it away. So y'all maybe let me know next time. And yeah. Thank you all for coming through, and hopefully see you next week if we do it. All right, guys. See ya.